okay, audio is good. Okay, all right. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Skyllian Rose Campaign 3, the Rust Engine. We're back with one down today, unfortunately, but maybe he'll join. Maybe Ahmed will join a little bit later in the day, but for now, we only have the four of us. So, without further ado, let us start with. I think this is a bit too loud, and nope, still too loud. Yeah, all right.
Perfectly reasonable for me.
All right. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Train Talk. So we don't actually talk about train, but the party itself. So, would everybody go ahead, roll me D100, and then let's get to it.
Does the thing work?
The thing should work. I did upgrade
It didn't.
to.
Oh, you did. Okay.
I did upgrade to V10, so we'll see how this goes.
Because it didn't work for me, and I was really mad about it.
Really. Ah, it works.
Damn, it works. I guess you're a better hacker than I am.
Maybe you just need to refresh or something. All right, and then we flip a coin. And I rolled a 1, so
Let's
lower
me
will
again.
go first. So it's Leon, followed by Briar, Danny, and then Ada.
It's like a third or fourth session in a row that I'm answering first, by the way.
Really? That can't be
Yeah.
right.
Look back. It's true.
I need to close my WhatsApp. So you can hear everything
what-
on my desktop
What
right now.
question you got, Magic Man?
Let me one sec. Let me put them some chill jazz music. Yeah. All right. Okay. So, Leon, question for you today is, what would you do if a beggar comes over you and asks for money?
Depends who the beggar is.
What are the circumstances? Like, how would you act differently if it's a different person?
Oh, do they look able-bodied, for example?
Sure.
Then I probably wouldn't give them anything.
So you'll pick whether or not you'll help this guy based on if he's able-bodied?
Well, yes, sort of like based if he can do better than begging, you know?
Okay. See, like, if he can do something else. So, like, I don't know, let's say, like, if it's like a strong-looking man, like a bodybuilder of sorts, but he's missing his legs. Would you donate?
Does he have prosthetics?
I'm sorry? No, he does not.
Does he have prosthetics?
No, he
Well,
does
then
not.
I probably would give him something, sure.
Okay. So it basically
Man
depends
can't
on.
walk.
So it depends on, like, if he can do stuff. Basically, is that it?
Exactly, if he can fend for himself.
All right. Okay, that's fair enough. Thank you very much, Leon. Next is Briar. What about you? A beggar comes over you and asks for money. Would you give it to?
I would probably only give him like a little bit, because if you give someone an inch, they'll take it a mile.
Okay. So just enough to get them started?
Just enough, because that could only lead to him thinking that, oh, this is a good profitable way to live. Like, no, you can't just sit here and do nothing.
All right.
You need to be able to support yourself. So just give him enough to get on his feet, and then he can take care of his life from there.
All right. Or what if today he asks you, you give him because he looks like he needs it. The next day he comes again. Would you give him then?
Then no, because then he didn't do anything, you know. I can't think of the word. What is the word I need?
To better himself? Is that it?
I guess so.
To improve his station, basically. Like, he's not doing anything. All right. Okay, that's fair enough. So you'll give everyone this chance. No, not discriminating on anyone. Just anyone requesting. The first time you'll help them, but the second and third time they come back, then they're cut off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you very much, Briar. Next would be Danny. What about you? Beggar comes over to you. Would you help them or would you not?
Uh, Here I'd make the first distinction. Are they a vagrant or a hobo?
Define the difference?
A vagrant is just a person who begs for money. A hobo is willing to put some effort to try and earn their keep. Anyway,
How would you know if they're a vagrant or a hobo? I mean, they're at the
well,
moment you just see them asking for money.
usually the hobos don't, and vagrants are usually the ones. If I see them loiter around the same, are we assuming they approached me, or am
Yes,
I
they
walking
approach
a
you.
route?
They approached you.
Hmm. I toss them enough for a meal that I know uh, a good place for a hearty meal, like the just enough to pay for a hearty meal, and that's it.
That's it. What if the person comes again to you the next day?
Well,
You did just provide
um,
them food money for just one meal.
yeah, but I come back to I retort to the man or person. I'm also working man myself. I need the money as well. Find someone else.
All right. So it's kind of like Briar basically. You'll give them the money the first time and that's about it.
Well, yeah.
All right. But what like but yeah, I guess it's a question to the both of you cuz you know, the first time the money might not be enough, you know. They tried and they failed and they need more to continue supporting themselves. How would you like is it a hard stance like after the first time no more? Is that a hard stance for you too?
We're not the only people in the world, are we?
So so your idea is you've helped them once. That's it. Like let someone else help them.
Yeah. Leave fate to
Leave
one's
them to
life.
their fate. All right.
Well,
Okay.
not they can always change fate. Is in my belief.
All right. No, that's fair. That's fair. All right. Thank you very much, Danny. And finally, Ada, you there? You've been
Yeah.
quiet. So, what about you? What would you do if a beggar approached you?
I mean, what, you're asking me for money?
Yes.
I won't give them. I won't give it to them, obviously.
Like at all.
Yeah, but like if they insist, I'll be like, "Hey, do you want a job?" You know. Then like, if they say yeah, then cool. I can make them be my test subject. Sorry, I meant participant for a study. Ugh, whatever. But yeah, like you gotta earn your keep, I guess. I don't know.
All right, all
But then,
right.
like, I have to figure out if like there's something I want to find out at that moment in time. If I don't have any, I just won't give them. Just say, "Hey, come back when I have something for you to do." I guess.
All right. So, like, no matter what, if you don't gain advantage from it, you're not gonna just give him some money.
I guess so.
Ah,
I mean, like, well, there's Danny and Briar who would give them money, so like,
let them give the money. All right. Fair enough. Thank you very much, Ada. So that's everybody in the party. Do you guys want to bring in an NPC or not, guys? Anybody
Thinking,
want to bring?
thinking. Don't pressure us. Come on, no.
All right. Give some time.
Not
Oh,
Rashiri
yeah.
because he would say, "Fuck that homeless dude."
I would kill the homeless guy.
Yeah.
Well,
Who do we want to know?
Who indeed?
Sindra.
Sundra?
I mean, maybe in like a weird, like,
Hey, if it's her people, what would she do? If it's
Yeah,
not, then what would she do? Yeah.
I guess we know because slums exist.
Yeah, but I bet not a beggar doesn't go to her court and just like, can I have some money?
Would she kill them for their insolence or something?
Mm.
What would you pick, guy? Who would you pick?
I guess we'll ask.
You'll ask?
You need like a list, and then we just roll a die to see who we pick from.
Hey, you have your notes, right? You can pick from there. I'm
I mean, we can
assuming
also
you have
not.
notes.
I assume we can like not call anyone if we don't want to, and just, right?
That is true. You don't have to call anyone.
It's not a must. It's an optional thing.
So no one then.
I can't think of anyone we would want.
Be
this-
interested to ask too. Okay, alright, fair enough. So I guess that is everybody in the session today. Just volume here, and with that, we're gonna stop here for now, get back to reality, and then
We'll
deal
keep
with
going.
yes, and then deal with the not exactly sure what you guys are planning to do right now, so we'll see how this goes. Alright. So we're back. Everybody is ready. Shall we? I think I got my notes here. Just need to put up some background noise. Alright. So we ready? Shall we?
Yep.
Alright. So last session, you guys spent some time around town. First, you visited a. Okay, let me just recall back so for the benefit of Briar, so that you guys know what's up right now. So, you guys decided to enter the underground city after defeating the dragon that was terrorizing the surface. You defeated the dragon and then decided to go down here and just, to see what's up with the key chart people that you saw before. Upon going down here, you guys were caught in an ambush, so to speak, but you easily overpower them. But you try to not kill anyone. Instead, you ask them to call someone, a ruling class, someone who is in charge, so that you can figure out, what's going on. That's where you guys met Sundra Svarakshak, someone who is a part of the ruling class of this underground city. She informed you that you guys broke the rule. And with that, because of your transgression, you should be punished by death. But thanks to Briar's quick thinking, she offered information regarding the white creatures that you guys that you fought above, that you guys defeated. Seemingly intrigued, she allowed you to return to she hold you in her servants' quarters while she figures out what to do with you guys. The next day, you guys walked around town a little bit after the Sundra person went over to you and says that she has a job for you, and if you're able to do this, then you've proven yourself useful to be kept alive. Otherwise, she'll just kill you. So, you guys decided to walk around town for a bit. Be prepared for whatever mission that is coming next. After buying some equipment, buying some pearls, having lunch with Kesav showed you your mission. Apparently, the city have been terrorized by some insurgent, some rebel group that has been creating destruction and causing civil unrest on the top plate, basically the higher part of the city. Sundra requires you guys to go and find the leaders of this organization and kill them. Take care of them, her words. If you can do that, then she consider you guys are useful and will be willing to keep you guys alive and maybe even have a better position from within the city. So, after spending some time preparing, you identified your books and everything, And that's when you guys begin heading downwards towards the bottom plate. So, right now, you guys are at the edge. Let me just bring you here for a bit. You guys are right at the edge of the city right now, where wait a second, where is it? Yeah, where you guys was brought here by Kesav. Looking down into the pit in front of you. 1 second. Let me grab my shit. All right. So, looking down, you guys right now are at the edge of the top plate, looking down onto the bottom plate. So, bottom plate is this whole. Let's change it here. Ooh, it's dark for you guys, huh? You guys can't see shit. Basically, this whole area down here that you guys can't see right now because there's no light. The light from the Taj Kila, which is the main castle to the north, over here. Oh, come on, you can do it. Ping, I believe in you. Ping. Yeah, there you go. The main castle in Taj Kila is does not reach most of the lands below. Instead, you guys would see small candles and torchlights being peppering the vista. You guys begin to descend deeper and deeper, following this rickety staircase, essentially. Ooh, it's really dark for you guys, huh? You guys can't see shit. Well, that's the plan. You guys begin to descend the staircase that is built along the edge of this place. You get lower and lower and lower. And as you ascend deeper and deeper, the sounds of the jovial city above seem to get muffled and muffled and then silence. Instead, it is replaced with the occasional water dripping, people shouting in the distance and coughing from the nearby beggars. You have the entirety of the lower plate to explore. What do you guys do?
Okay, we've seen enough. Let's go back.
I give you this
Well-
space. Nope, that's a bit too weird.
As Ahmed would usually say, we have a job to do to please the big lady. So
Well, the thing
have
that
to
we're
venture
the
forward.
person that we're gonna meet is like not for another 9 hours, right? And I look at Leon.
Leon looks at his sender to check the time.
It is 3:40 yeah, p.m.
Oh, there it is. The clock. Okay, I see it. If I'm going to trust your math, I can't be bothered, but yes.
We can
Like,
explore.
Actually, I
third
did have a bit of a idea, if you'll indulge me.
Okay.
Namely, disguises.
Ooh.
We're looking quite distinct right now. And I thought perhaps we should get something to better blend in, you know? Like, my military uniform will only get us so far in the slums around gangs, right?
Okay, like what do they wear? We can't see anything down there, can we?
From where you are right now, you're not where the people are yet. You're still making your way down the staircases, still heading towards the bottom plate. So you just want to proceed and see what's up down there?
I guess I don't. Uh,
Guys,
Stealth?
say
Stealth?
something.
Shall we stealth?
I
Well,
mean, we'll
Sure,
try.
probably. Better idea.
I'm sorry.
Should we look for clothes here or there? Disguises, rather.
Are we really going to steal clothes out of someone that probably needs it?
Why do you assume we're stealing?
Oh, what other? Well, you have some in your bag.
We're just seeing what they're wearing, then we'll go find something similar. Aren't we doing that?
Yeah.
Are we doing that? All right.
Briar, you're saying something?
Uh, n- n- mm-mm.
Right. All right. So you guys continue head downstairs, yeah, to see what they're wearing. I'm assuming.
I guess so. We're not thinking this
Why,
through.
guys? Come on. This is
I
a game about
really
making decisions. If you don't make decisions, the game's not gonna move forward.
Yeah,
Well, I
we
get.
one of us talk, the other one be quiet. Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it, War.
All right. So, uh, Aina wants to see what they're wearing. Leon seems
no,
to have
I don't.
disguises.
I want to go back. The one that
I
was
don't have
at,
this, guys.
Well, we can't go back because what's his
I
name is
meant
waiting for us.
no. It's who is waiting for us?
Kishav.
Kisav's up here. He already went back off to wherever he's doing.
Yeah.
Oh, is there anyone guarding the?
There are a couple guards over there, yeah.
Yeah, they know he dropped us with him.
Is that an issue? I don't see the problem.
From what I remember, they gave us free reign
Yeah,
of
like we
going
could
anywhere.
just go back if we want to.
Yeah.
Free reign. I thought there was free reign on the Underdark in the second plate.
I mean, that was implied by the fact that we went there. But
Hmm. Alright, I'm fine with anything.
right, in that case, we go look what they're wearing, and
Okay.
then we go either back or we find a shop down in the slums.
All right.
Oh, I'm sure they have something in size bear.
Oh yeah, you still have a bear with you, by the way.
Maybe we could just like make Loaf looks a little bit more like the bears that they have around here, cause
the
They
bears
have
that they have
The
around.
bears around
they
it.
don't
We
have
all we saw were
bears
cows.
here.
no,
They-
all
like
we saw were
they have
cows.
animals that doesn't look like how you expect animals to be, aren't there?
Yeah, but similar to the surface, they don't carry bears around in town.
You wanna call Loaf a cow?
You can make him to look like a one of those Roth. Basically, it's a large bison-like creature with very bad smell.
That's
We got one of the criteria checked out already.
But yeah, you guys continue making your way down the cliffs and start getting over to where the people are. I feel like that's a song lyric. You guys begin to see, as you get closer and closer, and you begin to see the people that are around the streets itself. You see most of them are just hanging out within within their houses, but a lot more are just leaning against the outside of the building, just giving everybody the stink eye. You can see a couple of children running around, play because this is indeed their home. You would see a couple of drunkards that just like got kicked out of the bar nearby, and they begin to like curse the people on the inside. You assume because you don't understand the language, and they continue walking off, wobbly left and right, way into the distance. It's it has a different vibe from the surface, essentially. But at the moment, most of them is dressed similarly to the people up top. But, it's not as clean, not as new, not as untattered. It's mostly tattered clothing, muted colors, but similar to the clothing of the people up above. The guys mostly wear a two-piece shirt and pants, while with kind of like a lower hem to their shirts, while the ladies are wearing this kind of like dress with a shawl that slings over their shoulders. But yeah, what do you guys do now?
We're not gonna fool anyone into tricking that we're Kichard. There's no way.
I mean, upon you guys coming down, the ones that noticed and saw you, there are a couple kind of like avoid eye contact. Others kind of like give you a bow and stay bowed until you move on before they move along to do their own thing. You are the opposite of inconspicuous right now.
Do we have enough knowledge now, or
I guess so. It's the same clothes, but dirtier, right?
Yeah, I mean, and not all of them are wearing that quote unquote dirty clothes. Some have similar clothing to the ones up above, so it's not too far. Not that much difference.
Alright, let's go buy something like that then.
Yeah. So, you guys
Shit.
return to the surface? Return back to the top plate?
Oh, yep.
Alright. You guys begin making your way back to the top plate, and upon going through the basically a guard checkpoint, you guys go up here, and immediately you're assaulted by the smells of food and the music being played around in town. It's a kind of like a breath of fresh air almost. The air down there, now that you're up here, you can notice that the air down there feels a little bit kind of heavier, almost suffocating a little bit. But now you're up here, you try to find a way to find a place where you can buy some clothing that would fit more with the vibe of the city. Yeah.
yes,
All right. So go ahead, roll me investigation checks, please.
Who's
Someone
good
that's
at that?
leading the party.
I'll do it.
All right.
Are you good at investigation?
A 7.
Yeah, you're pretty good.
Normal advantage.
I got +3 and I'm proficient, so I can help.
Normal. Yeah, advantage then.
If
All right, 18. You give the area once look, try to find if there are anything that would fit. There are a couple of like fancier clothing shop that you find, but you figure that's not quite what you're looking for until you come upon this one. It looks like a grocery store of sorts, but you can see on the inside it has just bundles of different kinds of stuff. Look, they would sell like long thick stacks of ropes. They would have a bunch of books just all in one stack, just random stuff. You would see one section where they just have cloaks and cloaks and cloaks and cloaks. So they just have bundles of all different kinds of stuff in this place. You can find it somewhere right at the edge there where you would find the shop. Upon entering inside, the whole area gonna have that musty smell, and one of you would definitely just sneeze the moment you enter the building itself. You look around trying to see the proprietor of the shop, but it seems quiet at the moment.
And we're not allowed to talk to people, are we?
that's what this Akasha said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's look around for stuff and somebody will find us eventually, right?
You could probably buy without talking. Maybe. I don't
Yeah.
know.
I mean that's
Tends to
one
be
way to
very
do it.
socially awkward.
Okay. So you walk around, but yeah, there are stacks of clothings on the side. They are usable. They're not the greatest kind of clothing. Even the thread count is kind of bare, but it will work for your purposes.
So the clothing is
Alright.
kind of like medievalish.
Yes, medievalish. They just have like lower, a bit slightly longer hem, kind of closer to your knees, the bottom of the shirt.
So are we making a transaction verbally, or are we just gonna toss coin?
Toss coin.
Toss coin. I can revert to a smaller size if we need to buy, something small instead.
Why?
Yeah, we don't have to cash out for big.
How much of a difference do you think it would make?
I assume they would mostly make cloaks that are, you know, like as large as a key chart.
Good point.
I mean, they all are not walking around in key charts. I'm pretty sure we can find clothes of our size.
All right then.
Hopefully.
But yeah, as you look around, there's like two different sections basically. One with more kind of drab looking clothes for the smaller size. And then there are medium sized clothing. There are slightly fancier, but not as but not crazy fancy, but definitely slightly above standard quality. So you grab a couple of those clothings.
Wait, above standard quality? We don't want that, right? We want like bad quality or something.
Just standard, I guess.
No, but it's only some.
People with normal quality clothes.
I mean, you can go and find a different shop if you want, but that's what they have here. Most of the clothing that are medium size are above standard quality. Perhaps because they're being sold to royalties, people who can transform into keychards,
I
into
guess
non-keychards.
we can like coffee wash it or something,
What's the Oh, okay.
just to make it look a little bit less. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. I feel like the more I think about it, I don't like we look the way we look. If we wear how they wear, that find it sus because apparently the king casts around here are all wearing fancy clothes. So if there are king casts that are not wearing his fancy clothes, it I don't know.
It'd be more sus.
Yeah, exactly. So
Right, that's actually.
Okay. Brian, could you cover for me?
Never what?
I'm gonna just do a quick change that size change. Do
Uh-huh.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to Briar. I'm not doing it
Oh.
now in
Oh,
front of
okay.
like people.
And how do you want me to cover you? I'm literally small.
Yeah, we have loaf.
Wait. Loaf, can you stand up on your hind legs for a second?
Just stands up, gonna trying to scare someone.
Thanks, buddy. And
Just stretch. Just do a big stretch. That's all. That's all
Tr-
you need to do.
Tries to balance himself, but he's not really used to walking on two steps for long periods of time, so he kind of wobbles a little bit.
do it for 5 more seconds, and you get jerky. I say that while trying to transform.
He's doing
You
his
can do it!
best.
You can
He's
do
doing
it.
his best.
I transform.
All right,
He's
fair
doing his
enough.
best.
Yeah, I transform to
A-
I guess my normal self, which is black goo.
All
I
right.
now have 3 eyes than my usual 2.
Okay, so you'll transform into your Kichard form. So you're now a Kichard.
As best as I know
All
of
right.
what my original form is. Yeah, so it's just black and 3 eyes, pearly blue, and that's it. Yeah. And I guess now the typical garments would fit me, right? Would fit my size.
Yeah. All right. So you grab those clothing, and
Should I talk or?
We specifically shouldn't talk, and we just went over possibly not changing clothes. Were you not listening?
Yeah, but I can be the normal one following around you as a servant, and no one would bother less.
but why?
We want servants. Well, pretending to
But
be.
I bow in front of you, and then like
Right,
that.
but we are going to slums to try and fit in. Walking in there with servants defeats the purpose.
I
But
don't think we can fit
coming,
in
yeah,
regardless.
coming in as a home with black eyes, and I'm meek, and
That's
uh,
why I have a handy mask.
but you're still tall. Like
Sure,
I am
thank you.
knee height right now because I'm at my original key chart form.
Appreciate the compliment, by the way.
so
uh, yeah, I guess we're not buying clothes.
so instead, what are you guys going to do?
Long
Go in there.
rest.
Long rest? Didn't we just long rest?
Yeah.
No. Wait.
No, we took a short rest. I got my warlock spells back at the very least.
Right.
Yeah, but
Long
you
rest.
you literally just wake up in the morning, you use
Yeah,
charm
and it's
person or
3.
someone,
It's
and then
3
you head
p.m.
down here. Okay, you're gonna go for a long rest now.
Uh,
Hey Danny, where's that jerky you promised? Hmm?
Here you go, buddy. I'll toss one up, and in the mean, actually, since we're taking a long rest, might as well do it. I'm gonna take a bit of the jerky as well and cast, again with smoked salts or something like that.
All right, comprehend language.
Comprehend language, yes.
All right, all right.
I gotta have a spellcasting focus. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So you have comprehend language. You don't have it. I don't think you have spellcasting. No, you do have. You need a rod or an orb or something like that. But yeah.
Oh,
All
wait,
right.
that's
So you cast the spell, and all the murmurs that you hear around you begin to become more comprehensible. So you begin to understand people around you. So you guys are not planning to buy with the whole shirts thing right now. So instead, what are you guys going to do? What is your goal in the first place? I think is what you should decide, because I don't think you know what you want to do in the first place.
yeah.
We need to explore the slums, find a possible place to,
Okay.
you know. Yeah.
I'm thinking a little bit more high level, because I feel like you guys are not quite together even on that right now. Why are you down here?
Like in the city?
Yeah. Because I
Because we
feel.
literally don't have a choice. I missed the session, and then when I came back, we were prisoners in the city.
I mean, if,
But-
okay. If you don't want to be prisoner, you could break out. That is an option as well. Just so you guys know, okay? Because it feels like right now you guys are just meandering and unsure what to do, and just.
Well, you gave us a time frame of meet you at midnight, and it's 3. I mean,
So I said we'll just long rest and then we'll okay. At midnight we go see what's up or whatever. Then we'll see what's up next, I guess.
so I feel like we should do this mission because we should be in the good graces of people who seemingly have their shit together while there's apocalypse happening outside.
All right.
And if we prove ourselves useful enough, we can just straight up maybe stay here.
It's a safe place.
I guess, yeah, sure. I do want to get up though.
All right. So, you guys are taking a long rest, or are you doing that investigation thing that you wanted to do in the first place?
Shouldn't split up.
I'd like for it to be a long rest so I can get my spell slots back, but
Did you not get your spell slots back? What did you use your spell slots for?
I don't remember, but it's not there, so I must have used it for something that I don't remember.
Great. But yeah,
mean-
sure.
If we long rest now, it'll be like half an hour before midnight by the time we're
Yeah.
done.
Yeah.
Do you think that's enough time to find the vague meet you at the slums location?
Okay, then like what do you want to do instead?
Well, no. I'm asking you. Do you think it's enough time?
I don't know
I'm
how long
I'm
that
not
will be
arguing,
for
I'm
us. I'm
asking.
not sure.
I think we
Maybe it'll
should.
be enough time, maybe it's not. I don't know.
No, it's
Exactly
good
why
to
he's
pull up-
asking. Is it a good idea?
might be a good idea to pull up at exactly that time because then eyes will probably be on us, and the people who are looking for us will see us approaching near midnight from up above, right? Does that make sense?
Sure.
So let's take that long rest and then go into the slums.
All right. So you guys begin making your way back to the estate. Heading there, it's easy enough. You still remember the way, and as you approach, you would see that big monster slime creature is still outside, kind of playing with some wooden ponies, just smacking them together in their hands. And then upon seeing you, kind of gives you the stink eye as you make your way across the yard and head towards your quarters at the back of the mansion. You guys enter the building and prepare to get some long rest. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right. So you guys take your long rest. That is 8 hours. Let me just fast forward the time a bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. You spend some time. You're not that sleepy because you kind of slept in the morning already. So you maybe slept like 2 to 3 hours and then spent some time just loitering around, walking around, waiting as you slowly recover your energy. And after a while, you would see Arjuna return to the room, kind of seeing you guys in there, gonna gives you a bow and sequester themselves into like a corner and just wait until if you guys want to do anything, which leaves you guys fully rested. And what do you guys want to do now?
Okay, well, it's time to go. Gotta be stealthy.
Rain, the common clothes that I have on Leon,
Yeah.
can that be a big jacket?
Yeah, it's basically whatever. It's basically the the image that you set, because the setting is
Nice.
kind of cyberpunky, right? So yeah, it's basically the image that you set there.
So Leon's gonna go to his backpack and retrieve a rolled up jacket, kind of big and puffy, and don it over his military uniform.
All right.
Just kind of, sure, he's not fitting in with the locals, but he's also not very clearly a soldier.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna take his pistol. Actually, doesn't need to keep it anywhere else. He can keep it under his arm.
Mm-hmm.
And as for the rifle, that's a little harder to obscure. So, Ada, I wish to either dismantle this and keep it handy, or use that ridiculously deep purse of yours.
Oh, yeah, no worries. And I take out my purse and come on, put it in.
All right, gonna go like
Yep.
butt
You
first,
just
disappearing.
yep. Just disappear.
You
The
could
whole
always
rifle.
stick
Mary
it on
Poppins
low. No one would
style.
question that, would they?
The bear is still going.
I mean, yeah, like seeing a bear is already strange enough. A bear with a gun doesn't make it more strange. It's still
It's
a weird
already
thing.
strange, you know. Yeah. The rest of you, is there anything you guys want to do, clothings wise? Nope. Or are you just heading down there immediately?
I mean, I don't really look like a soldier. I look like someone's sock puppet. So
Fair enough.
We should be stealthy. Come up with a cover story in case they asking us where we're going, that kind of thing. Right? I mean, we don't have free reign. It was just then. Was it?
Hmm?
Do we
What do
actually
you-
have total free reign?
Here, as far as I'm aware, yes.
Okay.
Just hit the road, yeah. As for the cover story, we can't really have one considering we don't speak the language.
No, I meant like if they are asking us where we're going, we'll just say, "Hey, we're gonna go to the slums and see what's what." Because when we were going, there was a lot of people hounding us or something like that. That's what I was thinking. Cover story.
Or we start speaking in Old Hun and get them really, really confused. And they will send us back to someone that we know and trust, and who will take us back to the slums.
What? I meant cover story for like if Kashav and the rest are asking us where we're going. It sounds is it not the ones who we can actually speak to.
We're so disconnected today. Hang on.
I know. Yeah. Exactly.
Right now, we just finished our long rest. Is that correct?
Yes. You guys just finished a long rest. Ada
Yeah.
is worried because if you go out there, why are you going to the slum in the middle of the night?
Yeah.
If people ask you that, what
Because we
is
got a
your?
mission to go to.
At midnight,
I mean,
Why
as
don't
good
you
a time
do it
as
in the
any.
morning? That kind of stuff.
we did say we were gonna go, and then we didn't, and now why
Oh,
suddenly midnight? That's
oh,
what.
all right.
That's
Yes,
what.
good point. We will do our sneaky espionage mission in the morning when everybody's around.
There you go. That's what she's asking. Like, you have the answer there.
There you go. That's all. That's all.
That's
Just let
all
me
she
have a cover
wanted.
story.
I was thoroughly confused because I thought you were saying we should get a cover story in case somebody else asks us where we're going and we can't tell them we're doing our sneaky infiltration murder mission.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Hopefully, we're on the same page now, all of us.
Fingers crossed. All right. So, you guys are heading down southwards now, yeah?
Technically,
Yeah.
southwest. But
Is
yeah.
it-
Southwest, but yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm back. So we went up to the first plate to rest. Is that what is the? Is
Here
that
we
what
go
that-
again.
Oh my
We
god.
went back to base, had a long rest, and now we're heading
Okay.
back down.
All right. That's all I need.
Yep.
All right. Okay. That's
Oh
good.
wait, Dia, but before
Yes.
when I had comprehend language prior to us going back up, did I hear whatever like murmurs they were talking about us if we like turn our attention to people staring at us and talking and like whispers?
You're in the
What did they
top.
say?
You're in the top plate when you cast that. Nobody is questioning your existence up here.
Oh, okay then. Well, I thought we were in the bottom shopping quotes, but okay.
My God, everybody.
We were shopping in the top.
Yes, you guys were shopping in the top plate. If you just open the
Oh.
thing, you would see where your party is right now. Yeah. All right.
Be feeling kind of stupid on a Friday night.
Guys.
Well, you know, most people Friday nights they go out and I don't know, drink or something. I have no idea what we'll do on Friday nights, but not play D&D.
Yeah, well, I combined the two. You see, which might explain why I'm being stupid.
Alright.
Also, what level are we? What experience? Like, how much experience do we have? I didn't update mine last
We
session.
didn't get
You
any
have-
last lesson.
You haven't even updated your character sheet since when we moved back from the forge, so yours is very, very far back behind. You're still level 4, for God's sake.
No, I'm level. I have a warlock. I'm level 5.
Okay, you already leveled up then. Alright. Because before you were
I
level
think you're
4.
looking at his old one.
Oh, maybe. That's true. Maybe, yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
So, you guys spend some time making your way southwards towards the location. You spend about 34 minutes to get there. So, by this point, it is a little bit past midnight, but you're able to get to the area. And as you get to the gate, you would see the guards that are taking care of the gate at that point kind of sees you guys approach. And one of the guards begin making their way towards you guys and kind of gives you a bow and begins speaking in a language that you have no idea what the hell is speaking.
Oh gosh, darn. Yeah, comprehend language starting from now. So start the clock at midnight. Comprehend
Alright.
language.
So you cast the spell and he's just staring at you, waiting for a response.
Uh, 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 again in Kichard again.
Go ahead, roll intelligence check, see if you know the word for it.
Oh my god. I have ability check is just an
Intelligence check. Yep.
Oh!
Alright. Okay. You said the word again, you think. Maybe you said against, you're not sure. But then the person replies to you, okay, you said the right word. As I was saying, why are you heading towards the bottom plate, Your Majesty? The bottom plate's not a place for people like you.
That's our saying.
I
That's
think
what that was our cover story. Come
Yeah,
on, Leon, tell him our cover story.
I didn't hear the cover story. God, tell me what the cover story was.
That's why I said Leon.
I can do
Leon.
it. I'm gonna Leon in.
Oh, for
And say,
the
"Do
light's
you-
sake.
Peak hum.
A little bit.
Okay. We have business down.
Oh,
My lady
Official
Sundra.
business.
Mention Sundra's name.
persuasion check with advantage.
Bet. Yeah.
Oh,
Easy.
hot
Nice.
dice. Hot dice.
Uh, 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 I under, uh, I, gonna snaps his fingers trying to find a word.
And
Understand. Um, and then he begins to speak in key again. Hey, open the gate. Oh, no. Okay, okay, okay. And you see the gate open, allows you guys to enter down. And as you walk past, the guy kind of gives you waves. If 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 you we help. And
Thanks.
all right.
I say thank you. I think I would know like a basic thank
yeah,
you.
thank you. You know. Yeah, all right, all right. The gate closes behind you, leaving you guys alone in this area. You begin to make your way down the staircases, and this by the time you arrive here, there are less people in the streets right now. Seems like, well, it is night, so people downstairs seems to have slept, but there are still people just, there are a couple people who are just lying outside in the street, some coughing and everything, as you guys try to find your way towards the quote unquote slums.
Is this not already the slums, Leon?
I thought so too.
Hmm. I guess we could just find the slummiest place than this.
Should we scout ahead? Do you want to check the rooftops?
Rooftops are conspicuous as shit. Just take
Aren't
the
we
streets.
trying to find conspicuous?
Well, we're not trying to be overly conspicuous, are we?
So, what do you guys do?
Just walk with confidence. Walk like we should be here, you know?
Okay then.
Alright.
I go back to King Cast. Yeah, key chart form.
Alright.
Yeah.
And where are you are you guys
Do
headed?
we take a left or a right? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe, catch, take a
Right,
potato.
right is always right.
Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. That's a right, yeah.
Your character's right or your
Character's
right?
right. Character's
Character's
right.
right.
Character's
Okay,
right.
okay.
Yeah, right, yeah.
All right, you begin making your way, following the streets, and again, left and right. The buildings itself, I mean, they say it's the slums, you think, but it's not too bad. The buildings are, upright, nice and neat, and everything. It's a nice place. You continue walking along the streets a little bit, pass through the various buildings in the area, and as you get around this point, you begin to notice that, to your left is just cliffs. It's just a cliffside, a sheer cliffside, basically. And as you
Oh.
approach, you will be able to see this whole area in front of you is just kind of like it's you don't see the buildings. You don't most of your even your dark visions don't really reach that far, but you can see pepper of like candlelight and torches here and there all around. And then right at around this area, you begin to see this area. You see just a tower of like lights and lanterns of little dots of sources of lights just peppering this tall structure of what looks to be just buildings on top of buildings on top of buildings on top of buildings, just trying to squeeze as much building in one small space.
I'm imagining Kowloon City.
I'm sorry.
I'm imagining Kowloon from Hong Kong.
Yeah, kind of like that. Yeah.
I'm assuming that's the slums they were referring to in the note.
Probably, yeah.
So, you guys begin heading in that direction, I'm assuming? Yeah?
Yeah, I guess.
All right. You head along the road again, and you manage to find this street that branches off to the left, which allows you to go lower into the city. And around as you get around to this part, you begin to smell that smelly smell. The smell that smells.
I think we're close.
You
Was that a
you
SpongeBob reference?
as you just like smell manure and something else just permeating the area here, and it's tough to speak even because you're trying to hold your breath at the same time, trying to not swallow any of these poop particles in the air and whatnot.
Don't say it like that. Jeez, you're gonna make me think it.
Man, it sucks to not have a gas mask.
Prestidigitate, prestidigitate.
Clear the air, clear the air, clear the air. But it just keeps
It's just
coming,
me.
Danny. It just keeps coming.
It's just me with a sanitizer spraying it everywhere.
All right.
We continue.
You continue along the road some more. And now you would see the buildings that you're headed for. It's just down here essentially, and it's just full of it. And at the moment you don't really see a staircase or anywhere for you guys to get there. It seems like it's just straight downwards into just a large pit in the ground, and then on the other side is just tall buildings, just building on top of buildings, built up to the center, getting higher and higher. Are you guys just jumping down? Finding
Well,
a staircase down?
I was about to ask. Do we
Yeah.
see like a visible entry point? Stairs?
And from here, no. And you have spent quite some time just traveling around.
God, I'm about to run out. We head right again.
Alright, you continue going around this way, trying to find if there are any roads that will give you access to this pit down here. But the more you travel, the more you feel like, I mean, either it's very inconvenient or there are no staircase that heads down there. It seems like this whole area is like isolated compared to from the rest of the city.
I don't like this. We should be prepared for a trap. I think.
Yeah.
Oh wait, we figured out that it was probably going to be a trap. So just prepare yourself. I guess.
I got spells.
And as you get around here, the smell of poop just gets even stronger and stronger. And as you continue walking around,
This
that's
is worse
when
than
you
the slums in Conticle.
that's when you notice over here to your right, around this area,
Here.
that's just it's a ranch. It's like a large open field with fences built up, and inside them you would see Roths, bunch of Roths just sitting down on the ground, just emitting their usual skunk smell.
Just a rothing away.
Roth?
Yeah.
What's a Roth?
A
Is
Roth,
the
you would
cow
know-
looking?
Yeah, it's the cow looking thing that smells like shit. That's like their main trait apparently. They just smell really bad.
Like Eve? I mean, ROTH?
ROTHE.
Oh, got it. Okay.
I can send you an image actually how they look like.
Oh,
Like
even
yak keep
Simu-
eating.
Yeah,
Even
bison-y looking thingy.
God.
Oh. Ugh, I hate
Oh.
farms.
So yeah, you continue walking around some more, trying to find if there are any staircases, but no. It's not a sheer cliff or anything. You're sure like with some effort you'll be able to get back up, but it's not gonna be an easy trip up.
I guess on these, I'm gonna take the deep. Like I'm gonna try stepping from the side down, going downward. So like one step down and then the other sliding and then walking, trying to slide and walk.
So Danny immediately just
No point of waiting.
gets down there immediately. The rest of you gets left behind by Danny. What do you guys do?
Oh, it's that easy?
Yeah, it's not that difficult. Like I said,
I
going
assume
down, going down is
cliff.
no. It's not a sheer cliff or anything. You just have to slowly, descend yourself down. But getting out is going to be a bit difficult.
Oh, okay, yeah, no problem.
With conditions like these, formalities of stairs is no longer a pleasure.
Hold up. What is this line here, by the way? Like right next to
Fence,
it.
a fence,
Fence.
which
And
leads to a ranch.
Can you move us over here because the map didn't load here
Oh, all right.
and pass through here?
Here, yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking we tie a rope here and then let it down to here.
It's
How
not that difficult.
Oh, yeah, but climbing back up.
Climbing back up.
All right.
You're gonna
have-
you're gonna need multiple ropes to do that because that one hex is about 150 feet.
Oh,
Oh,
never
Jesus.
mind. Then
Yeah.
we're just gonna struggle getting back up. It's fine.
I mean, I have a rope, you have a rope, we just need another rope.
I have rope.
There you go, just tie them back together.
All
Tie 'em
right.
together.
So you'll have
Everyone
3 ropes. You
make
tie it back
knotting
together.
checks. Everyone make knotting checks.
Yeah, go ahead. So who want to do the knottings? Just survival check for me very quickly.
Why you gotta bring up the knot?
The
Sorry.
soldier of the group, I guess? Question mark.
I'm sorry.
I have a
So the soldier of the group probably knows how to tie
Soldier
a
in the
knot,
group.
right?
Okay, all right. Yeah, sure.
And also have an 8 in survival. So
Ah,
Oh,
okay.
jeez.
can someone help me?
I don't have proficiency.
I mean,
Uh,
I'm smart, I guess. I can help you.
Yeah, I'll
although
give you
I'm
that.
like-
You don't
Briar,
have to. Yeah.
Briar, do you have proficiency in survival?
In survival? No.
Do you need to have proficiency? Can you
No,
just
no,
help?
you don't. You don't need proficiency. in
Oh.
survival. I'll just depends on the situation. This tying
Yeah.
up rope. Maybe you can hold up rope for each other, and everything is fine.
We're
Tie-
doing it together.
It's a
You-
group
yeah.
effort.
Yeah.
Hey!
26. Yeah. You figure that the rope are tied up pretty good. You throw the rope down, and you see the rope and hits the side of the cliff, and it reaches down to the bottom easily enough. So it's all.
And we're super sure this is the slums. And I look at the party. Cause
Wait,
like a ranch doesn't feel like a slum.
Right, well that's slums.
That's the ranch.
The
This
ranch
is the slum.
Oh, okay. I thought we're heading towards the ranch. Okay.
Yeah. No.
It's-
The
it's-
rope is tied to one of the fences in the ranch.
Okay. I
Isn't
hope
there-
it's strong enough.
I mean, if they
Strong enough
hold,
to
if
close
they
it
hold
over.
rots,
Yeah.
if they hold rots, they're enough for us.
You figure, yeah. So all of you, one by one, you begin making your way down to
Can we
the
hide the
area at the
ropes?
bottom there. You can kind of cover it with mud or something if you want. Yeah, go ahead, roll me stealth check.
Survival? Oh,
Stealth check, yeah.
Wait, what are we doing? The rope?
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh.
you're trying to hide the rope
Yeah.
on the cliff, basically.
I'll help.
Go ahead.
'Cause I'm good at these things.
Good rope, strong rope indeed. Rope clean. They rope clean.
It's probably
15.
good
It's good enough. It's good enough. Like for the common people, they won't be able to see it. But like with your trained eye, Leon, you could I could have done better, but it's good enough for now.
So what is this rope for?
For us to go back out to make it for
Make
us to
it
have an
easier.
easier time.
And what about those without opposable thumbs?
They'll just have to use their natural given abilities to climb.
Yeah.
They have claws. They can pinch the dirt.
Yeah, except bears are proficient in climbing trees, not rocks. Those are goats.
This
I
is
know
just-
goats.
This is just a steep incline, and it's not rocks. It's dirt. It's still
It's dirt.
mud.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, I should be able to climb this better than you can.
Right? You have climbing speed. Oh, because
No,
you
I
have the hooves thing. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Yeah. But yeah, you guys have arrived in the area down here, and I guess it kind of spoiled. Yeah, but yeah, this is indeed the slums. With that thing.
Hey, we found the slum.
We're here at midnight, or
yeah,
well,
yeah.
an hour past.
An hour passed, but like you.
Oh no! What if we failed already? No.
You arrive in the area, and then this whole location, there's not much kind of like streets for you guys to walk through. There are tall buildings all around you, and the buildings itself are kind of like semi-abandoned and semi being lived in. You can see some clothes being hung around on some clothesline, but not sure if the clothes has been there for 5 minutes or 5 days. The floor itself has the kind of like it is more muddy. It's muddier compared to the ones on the surface. Dirt get kicked up everywhere, and I'm gonna need everybody to go ahead and roll me Constitution saving throw as well.
Oh my god! Did
Why
not
we
step on
just
a
got
needle.
up?
Did not step on a needle.
What
Exactly.
diseases? What are we rolling?
Yes.
Oh no!
This is my. Oh no.
Ah!
Guys, there's a thingy.
No. Oh my
Does my
god.
Can I
gas
use the
mask
thingy to
back?
reroll?
I'll give you advantage since you're wearing your gas mask. Hey, wait, the gas mask makes you immune or makes you advantage on like non-magical
Well,
effects?
I mean, here's the thing. I don't know what the thing is that we're rolling
Oh,
for.
are
right?
we? Should we
I'm not-
roll?
Oh, that's
Should
good.
we roll on the thing or?
No, you guys rolled already.
What does the gas mask? There you go. Action, you are immune to any non-magical gaseous effect. So I'll say you're immune to this, so you're good.
Oh, damn.
Oh
Roll it
damn.
fine.
Well, a DM could. I don't know, but
But yeah,
Briar should use the fated the.
I mean your choice if you want to keep
No,
that
we
or not.
said we said we won't reroll that once.
Oh, that's true.
Oh,
Nat ones
okay.
cannot be rerolled. Yeah.
All right,
We've made
but
that rule.
All right. So.
Just let me pass out and strap me below. It's okay.
Oh, roll for
I'm on the short.
loaf
I'm on
as
the
well,
shorter
actually.
side, so the pungent odors really get to me faster.
Can you roll for loaf as well, Brian?
oh no.
Yeah, let me pull him up. Just give me a second.
DM, I have a question.
Yes.
Would Seamool be smellier than this, or is this way more smellier than
This
Seamool?
is worse, much worse.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna make a point of I've been to some place worse like this.
No, this is worse, unfortunately.
This is worse. Yeah, okay.
This is worse.
Ah!
But yeah, you get down here, and like I said, you are in this very claustrophobic area. The streets are narrow. There's not much place where you can walk around to. There's a mixture of wooden buildings and tents and stone building, all just mishmashed together. Some are not necessarily built with proper building materials. Some just made out of doors, some with canvas and so on. It's not a great place to be. But as you arrive in this location, you wait. And what do you guys do? Seems because nothing seems to happen at the moment.
Well,
We might be
if
an hour
they'll wait
late.
for us an hour, we'll wait a bit for an hour, then we just go up or something.
Well,
So you're just chilling in this area?
Oh, look around.
Yeah.
in the meantime, in case a saving throw were to appear, I go to Brian like, "You holding on? Okay, champ.
But no.
You've survived more than me in occasion. You should take pride in that." I'm gonna give her bardic.
Inspiration. All right.
Yeah.
So go ahead with perception for me, Leon, as you look around, trying to find the person that you want to look for.
Can I
A
investigate?
disadvantage actually, because
Briar has a bardic.
unless because dim light. Unless if you wanna light a torch, then it'll be full bright.
Would it be?
Oh, no.
I don't think that's a very good idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Don't.
investigate to see any signs of like a mysterious organization. Can I do that?
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead.
Disadvantage as well.
Yeah.
Very icky. Bad roll.
All right.
Perhaps
both
I
of
should
you.
use faith to reroll that, guys.
Your pick.
What do you think? Because I can re-roll the 2. What I
Sure.
got so roll worse than that, right?
In before.
You can add
Go
a
ahead.
5 to.
Go ahead.
I mean, you can add a
Reroll
5
that shit.
to it.
I mean, I feel like I'm more likely to
That'd be-
roll more than 7. I don't
Well,
know.
you need to. It will be a straight roll, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
Go ahead.
Play with
Reroll.
fate.
Yes. See?
Oh!
Yeah.
I told you it's fine. I'm basically a demigod.
Ada, you look around
Mm.
trying to find if there are any signs of like some sussy organizations that are going around down here. But there's nothing much. It's a slum. You can see there are like some logos of like some big corporation on one of the buildings, but looks of it, the logo looks like it's been washed off a little bit. So you figure that maybe these guys are just repurposing, wooden panels that they found or metal panels that they found while they're trying to build their homes.
Smart.
Yeah. Uh, Leon, on the other hand, you see there are kind of like people kind of peeking through the windows of the building and then immediately hiding when they notice you're looking at them. You would see a couple of people kind of like hiding in the corner, kind of stare at you, have this kind of like longing look before they cough, and you can see some kind of liquid on their hand, and they turn
Oh.
around and run away. You notice someone on one of the roofs. Both of you made eye contact, and then the person disappears from the roof.
What did the person look like?
It seems to be a Kichard, heavily cloaked. Unlike the people here, they're not wearing tattered clothes. Some of them are barely wearing any clothes, just wearing short pants, just the bare essential. But that guy, he looked equipped. He has kind of like a cloak all over him. He has a mask covering his face, wearing some kind of armor, and he disappears immediately the moment you guys make eye contact. You figured that may be the person you're looking for.
Okay, cloak guy equipped. Obviously, that's good.
Wait, can we go back to a person coughing and then liquid coming out like is the disease real? Oh my god. Oh my god.
And you guys got that.
uh uh God. Can I do a quick medicine check on me and Briar?
Go ahead, roll medicine check for me.
Okay. Just typical first aid, nothing too fancy. Normal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You both seem fine. You're just being paranoid right now.
I.
Cleaner than usual.
Editor's note they were not fine.
Morgan Freeman's voice just goes on. They were in fact not
They were
fine.
not fine. But
But at the moment you don't feel anything. Like
at the moment,
the air sucks to breathe in, but you don't feel bad or anything. You feel
I
still feel
wish
good.
I wish I have your mask. God damn, we should have bought that mask. Can we go up and buy a mask? Oh, I don't want to be
oh,
here
I hate
longer.
doing this, but we must. I'm gonna pull off my cape, and then I'm gonna tear it, and then give Briar like a half of it, and we can make makeshift masks.
All right.
God.
Makeshift masks. All right. So what do you guys want to do? Just wait.
The person that disappeared,
Uh-huh.
did they disappear like duck, or did they disappear like vanish?
Duck. He like walked away from your line of sight, basically. Yeah.
So was there like a degree of urgency in their movement?
Yep, definitely.
Follow!
You chase.
All right, so you
Wait,
guys give him
you
a
noticed
chase.
too?
I think we are, yeah.
All right, so all of you begin to chase, but only depending on Leon's sight right now, trying to keep track of this person. As you run through the streets, you can see a couple of people gonna like reach out to you, and like, sir. Not really. They don't know You don't know what language they're speaking, but Danny, you would hear them saying like, "Please, we need some help. Can you have the cure? I believe in you." As you just run past these streets of people, keeping an eye on that person running on the roof. You're running, so you're not really keeping stealthy. So the guy kind of notices that you are following him, and at one point kind of stops.
Gonna stop as well. Hand on the holster in my jacket. Looking
We all
up
do
at him.
that Scooby Doo stop. We bump into each other.
You guys stand around for a bit, just staring at each other, before suddenly just a bright light just immediately just shines on where your group is standing right now.
Oh Jesus! It was a trap.
Leon's gonna draw his weapon.
You guys hear, "You're late."
We got held up at the border.
I understand. You
Also,
hear this voice coming from somewhere, because the voice seemed to be coming from everywhere at once right now. You see the person, you hear the person ask again. So you're no Mahan, are you?
what?
Back to the rest of the party, not knowing the term.
Mahan, there.
You're
There-
not a Mahan or you're no Mahan?
You're no Mahan, so
Oh,
you're
got
not a
it.
Mahan, yeah.
Yeah, okay. No,
They're
no,
all.
we're
We're
not.
all what we intend ourselves to be. I'm in key chart form. Just a reminder, right? Sorry.
Yeah, you are in your key chart form, yeah.
Yeah, we're all as we appear ourselves to be.
Well,
I mean, we can't shapeshift if that's what you ask.
Indeed. That means you're from the surface.
That we are, partner. I pulled two of my knives.
I don't
Tell
think this is a
us.
good idea.
Wait,
Kind of
Leon
safe
pulled a
trying
holster.
Yeah, but I pulled my gun out when they flashed the lights. Don't be flashing and pulling a gun out when we're talking.
I pulled out
Well,
a
my gun is always out, so
knife.
Leon's gonna do that, like holding gun in one hand, other just putting the knives back into their sheaths without looking.
Leon, I was trying to act cool.
He really wants
Later.
that death counter higher, doesn't he?
I for some reason it's back to 6. I remember it 14 or something.
No, definitely not 14.
Really?
No.
Okay.
Anyways. You are from the surface. How? Are. It is not as bad as they bring it out to be, isn't it?
well, for starters, I have no idea what this disease they were talking about. Every time we ask, they're all like, the disease, but nobody says what disease it is. So,
Exactly.
what is it?
I don't think this disease that they speak of is real, but we have no idea of confirming it until you.
And what is it?
I believe it is just a tool to keep the people of Kinangal in line, making sure we follow their every whim, keeping us down here. He kind of waits in silence for a while, and you hear kind of like people coughing a little bit.
Mister, I will cut to it straight. There's no disease up above, but from the looks of it, looks like there might be something down here.
I'm gonna scoot in towards Danny. Are you forgetting the huge disease upside?
That's why I'm asking what disease, what exactly is ailing them before we say there is no disease. So,
I think they're referring to the disease that turns people into monsters, and willingly ignoring the disease that makes them all cough.
see, there's a lot of disease going around here. Can't we just clarify?
I won't call it a
Hey,
disease.
hello? What's your name or what do we call you?
You can call me. Silence for a moment. V.
V for Vendetta, got it.
No, you're not doing that to us. God damn
Does
it.
Leon get a sense that V likes his jacket?
And if I am being honest, I need your help. We need your help. But for you to help us, I'm sure we will need to gain your trust. So come, ask me anything. I shall be truthful to you. But pardon me because I won't be able to show my face at the moment.
But what?
But what?
Pardon me, I won't be able to show my face in the moment because I am unsure if you are truly with us yet.
Fair. We're
Thank
not
you.
really of any alliance as of yet. So just like looking at our cards, what's best, you know?
That is
So
good to hear.
We're a third party medium for sides. Any?
Well, I am hopeful that you would turn to ours.
so are we
we will-
gonna like talk here, or do you have like a better place to talk, or
This is the best place. None of the top plate people dare to come to what they
Oh.
call the slums, where they throw the sick, the old, the weak.
is that the one that they say is diseased?
No,
No.
No, it's
these are
different.
just the people who are, well, I guess I want to say actually sick.
Got it. Okay,
On the
so I guess
surface, I do not believe whatever disease that they are talking about is real.
okay.
All
So
right.
I have one very pressing question that I am dying to know, like literally dying. Like what is this disease? Like what is it that like is rampaging up there? Like what is it?
They've always kept it vague, saying a disease that would kill people at a touch, turns your bones to ash and your flesh to slime.
Flesh to slime? Why aren't you guys slime already?
I guess incorporeal slime is what he's referring to.
Yes, I think that's a little bit offensive, but I will look over that.
Sorry, I don't know what is offensive or not, but yeah, I got you. I'm sorry. Okay. Move
Some
All
of
on.
is
us have
well.
items inside, but it's nothing.
All is well. They've always changed the decryption, but the end is the same. Only the Svarakshak can save us, for they control the skies and the weather and the heavens, and they have decided to close it off from the rest of us mortals. And we should be thankful of that.
You seem rather disillusioned with the whole idea.
Yes. Because I believe there is something more out there, something that they do not let us see. I've never seen it myself, but I
Well,
know.
it's hard to say if it does exist or not, given that we don't actually know what it is. I mean, I guess if there is a disease, it's not one that we know of. There is this thing where like people turn into like these white things in like fits of like very emotional fits, you know, like oh my god, this person's gonna kill me, or like no, I can't trust anybody, and then they turned, and that sucked. But like
I
it's
think
I don't think it's like infectious. Maybe I have no idea actually.
Wait, so they're
But
right?
yeah, I don't think they're. I don't think it's specifically upstairs though, because we found one while we're on the way down here. So
The voice just goes silent for a bit. So what they're saying is true. There are disease in the surface that will take us all if we go to the surface.
no. Well, we're surfacers, and we haven't been melted, it's not something spreading like wildfire. Is that if that's the description that can fit?
You are a key child as well, and your flesh has not turned to sludge. Your bones have not turned to ash. You're still here.
I mean, he's always been up there, so that
I've
says
yeah.
anything. I don't think there's like those kind of thing that happened. Like the
Wait,
one that happened was not like I as of now we think it was like an isolated incident. We don't see anybody else turning into it. What we do encounter is things that have already turned into it. Mostly they are like I have no
I,
idea actually.
I don't understand what you're speaking of right now, but will you
uh,
help us or not?
Mr. Wait, before Mr. V, before we proceed with business discussions, you speak quite well, Hom, for someone who's stuck in the slums.
I have been given the knowledge. I have been shown the truth.
Were
Don't ask for
you?
his identity. He asked not to show his face.
I'm not asking for a face or identity, but I just
No,
want to
yeah, but
know.
you're asking why he knows all these things.
As I said, I have been shown the truth, so I think that is why I am disillusioned with what the Svaraksha preaches. I am here to lead the people out to the surface once more.
Oh, that's cool. I like the
And
surface.
what would you do once you lead them out? Lead them out. Yeah. Lead.
See the world, explore. There are, I'm assuming, a lot more than just Kinangal on the surface. That is what I intend.
Oh, there are. It's just, well, the surface is not like the best place to live, I feel like, right now. Did you know there was like an
Then you
apocalypse thing
think
that.
living under the thumbs of these people are better? I'd rather
Oh,
die in chains.
If, well,
I'd
if you
rather die
sacrifice,
free than live in chains.
I
yeah,
suppose to each their own. Yeah. Because at least, like, you just need to have like be able to survive up there, but at least you'll die free if that's important. Yeah, yeah.
if you sacrifice liberty for security, most people will conform for security. If you've seen what we saw up there.
To
And you
answer your
have
question,
never failed through chains, then.
there is no disease that we know of, at least ones that what you have described. None of that, but it's
Good.
not necessarily an a good place to live either. A lot of things have been like effed up since the whole fire rain thing.
I don't think they even know about the fire rain.
Do you know about the fire rain?
Oh, they wouldn't know the roaring.
What is
Like,
rain?
have you heard like
Oh,
have you heard like a really loud horn sound? That's what they say is the horn.
2 weeks ago,
We did.
Yeah. So, like, I don't actually know what happened. I kind of slept through it, but like when I wake up, everything's like all burned and all, and people have said that like what happened was like like a meteor storm, but like they're just like rain. Do you know rain?
they
And
don't
then
know. He just said.
well, I'm asking them, are you them?
Well, no,
Jesus.
he just said. Oh, okay then.
No, like you said, I do not know what is this
Okay, so
rain.
like imagine you throw water down a single place, but like it goes down like by droplets, but instead of water, it's fire and it goes down like the whole surface, possibly. So like everything was on fire. and like a lot of people died. Civilization is kind of like
But is the surface not livable?
people
You may
live
not
there.
understand. You might think that, that's the worst thing that you can see. You have not lived as these people have.
No, I have not. But I'm not sure if it's like the best way. You could go up and see for yourself
We
and
could
then
if we
decide.
can. The problem is no choice were given to us. We're born here, we live here, we die here. And some right here in this hellhole. All I'm asking is to give us a chance to at least choose to see the surface, but no. So I'm asking you, will you help us?
What do you
How
have
can we
in
help?
mind? Yeah.
I'm sorry?
What do you have in mind and how can we help? How can we help, basically?
How do you want us to help?
Every month previously, the king would go to the center of the town and use a device, an heirloom that they had, to open up the sky and bring bounty to us all.
Bounty.
We want to get that heirloom. Use the heirloom to free us.
Ada, do you think that's the key to open the gate on the train station up above?
I guess. Like, where is this exactly?
In
I'm
Tajkila,
So
it
the
is an
ruling.
heirloom that they have.
no, I mean
A
like
crown
where did they open the skies?
in the center of the city.
Yeah, then that is the train thing.
And what happens after you open it? You're gonna leave it open permanently?
Yes, of course. That is all I
Might not be.
want.
Might not be the worst idea.
And how do you want it to be open permanently? I mean, it's a big thing to leave unnoticed.
And what will happen if you open it and leave it open? Not everyone would just follow your idea of freedom.
The people who want can leave. The people who loves to stay under the rule of these people can stay. All I want is the people who want change can change. And if they try to stop us, we'll have to deal with it.
How far are you willing to deal with it?
What do you mean?
Would you kill a child for it? I put my hand on my knife again, not pulling out, not unsheathing it, but again.
If it is necessary, if a child decides that he would stop us, well, we have done nothing to them. The child is an enemy. Will you let a small child stop you from getting what you want? From what you desire? I will not let people's dream be shattered just by something so small.
Should you give us time to deliberate?
We will need your answer now. But feel free to discuss among yourselves.
Should we huddle, everyone? Huddle.
Yep. Huddle.
Huddle,
Huddle,
huddle, huddle,
huddle,
huddle, huddle, huddle. The light is still flash onto you, and you guys like huddle, 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 huddle.
Does everyone here speak Old Hum?
Old home?
I
Who
think
does?
I know some. I might DM would I know some.
Doubt it. This is
Okay.
like before Shakespearean English, essentially.
Oh jeez, no, I wouldn't know that. I wouldn't know that.
How would you know that?
Yeah.
I wouldn't know that.
No, I mean, how would you know that, Leon?
I just do.
What?
I don't know if that showed up in Hum in the chat.
What?
or the old Hum. Guess it didn't.
No, it just
No,
showed.
that's home.
That's
That's just
home,
home.
That's just home. We can read it.
Well, I attended lessons with your sister. A lot of acting. Either way, I was hoping we all have a shared language. I don't know why I went with Old Hum of all things.
It's like a very rare thing to learn.
In hindsight, I didn't have a choice in the matter, of course.
Right. I don't know. I can speak
What can I
modern
speak?
and also lumen.
Yeah, I cannot do anything else. So
I can
let's
speak.
just talk really quietly.
I can speak Marine
Oh,
for some reason.
I can speak Econ and modern.
Oh,
So
well,
like we can just kind of okay. You can talk to me and like
Oh
I can talk with
god.
Alma and I can talk with Briar. Then Briar can talk with Danny.
Oh,
And
it's a weird game of telephone.
We're playing a game of
Hell.
language telephone.
again, yes.
This didn't work last time when we tried to get a message across.
No, it did
four of
not.
us in the same language.
So I think we should
Lost
just
in translation.
Yeah, let's
honestly.
not play a
Okay,
game of
should we
senders.
make group chats and then talk in English afterwards?
What's English?
Are you just sending messages to each other in the sender, so that you don't make any voice?
Oh, that's
Yeah, we
duh.
can do that.
Okay,
Yeah.
we can just
I
do
thought that's
that.
what you were
Come on,
suggesting.
everybody, let's start a text chain.
Like it's just a quiet, and you guys hear.
Wait, do we not have signal down here?
No,
we do.
it's local. We can send it between each
Okay.
other.
Each other,
Yeah.
basically.
Okay, let's start the discussion. This guy's a fucking anarchist. Crazy emoji, crazy emoji. Capital A red emoji.
Perhaps you shouldn't have equated destroying an entire civilization or a city to a baby, because it felt like you really gave him a solid ground to defend himself on. He's asking for way too much.
I don't even know what's his plan. Like, what does he plan to do?
Probably a violent revolution to get out of here.
Also, what would it mean for the rest of the people? Everyone has this belief system to the king cast. What if there's perception of the surface being sick and only the king cast allowed to leave and whatnot and scatter? Then all of a sudden it was a lie and a phallus. They would lose faith and there'd be no government.
I'll type in my sender and I'll be like typing super fast the way I usually do. I'll be like, oh my god, guys, this is a chance to be a double agent. Like, we could be under Syndra, but we can also be under him. We just need to pick a cause. I've always wanted to be a double agent. Oh my god.
My cause is the preservation of status quo, so perhaps we should not be going against it.
Oh, I like
Oh.
V. I'm gonna go with him.
I
going for V.
I am more of the V side, but I feel like we should undertake him before it gets too out of hand, and we can direct it to a much more peaceful resolution.
How?
I like his plan about showing the truth, but I think from there on, we should try. This is a half-baked plan, but we show the truth. We tell that the current system is false and improper and is not working for anyone. Then we show them, Yeah, sorry. You're typing and then I delete my text. I
Leon
did.
deletes this too. Starts typing again.
I look at you, like I look away from my sender, look at you.
Leon starts typing. I forgot what the last thing he said was nice. Leon reads
This is
the
so
message
stupid,
up
but I
above.
love it.
It's a text chain.
It's a text chain.
Hold on, I can't type that fast.
Like, Brian, are you there? And then we see Brian like,
That's the message he sent
why?
like 5 minutes in. Alright, the problem with your self-admitted half-baked plan is that it's a half-baked plan based on a half-baked plan of a man who doesn't
Why
dare
is-
show his face.
Is
Right?
that
Yes,
what
Brian?
you just said?
Why is it party inventory?
Oh no, it's because you are in this scene which you're talking using the token. Just unselect the
Oh.
token and then you can type. Hi.
Well,
Hi.
yeah. Press escape.
And then type.
Copy. Right,
There you go.
There you go.
works for me.
Oh, were you typing? Oh,
The question is very good.
Because I don't know. I've only seen this guy that wanted to go out.
no,
We
he said
haven't even
us though.
seen him.
He said us. He's talking about a group.
Exactly. But where's this group?
He's probably surrounding us at this very moment.
With
I
Leon's
guess,
high
I
passive
mean-
perception, would he like hear or see anyone else around us?
Go your passive perception.
Or
Well, I mean,
maybe-
I guess I can roll perception to
Yeah,
look
go
up
ahead,
and
yeah.
look around.
Yeah,
Like
go
my
ahead.
passive is 18 as well.
Your passive is 18, so that'll be 13 because it's oh yeah, it's
Alright.
dark. Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
are there
vision.
bright lights shining at us?
Bright light is only where you guys are at, but beyond that bright light is still dim
Mm.
light for you.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
You
Here we
gotta
go.
wait for that level 10 blindside. Oof.
Oh, oh, baby.
Yeah,
I
like
have specialize.
you at this point you just gave up with your eye. Like it's not the best situation to use your eye, so you with taking advantage of only hearing people typing and boot, you can hear in between the coughing, in between the people screaming and wailing in the distance. You can almost hear kind of like the sound of like something like loaf, but like deeper voiced. It's-
I got an even bigger
from
bear.
from somewhere in the area, and then you can hear kind of like someone just go shh, try to calm that creature. You can hear maybe like a pair of them somewhere. You can hear this very very faintly the sound of like the string of a bow kind of like being stretched a little bit. It's very very subtle. You figure that there are a couple of people around here, and you can kind of you're not exactly sure where they are, but you can kind of get the general idea where they might be coming from.
Okay. I have. Uh, hmm. This is just me typing and then deleting the text.
I'll bump that. Come on, just type.
Okay, give me a sec. I'm trying to think of the words. All right. What if it seems like his plan is to like do an all-out attack, which is something we don't want to do. But if he is planning on attacking, what if we try to help him by smuggling him and whatever crew he has into at least the royal palace, and we just subvert and try to do it non-lethal the whole way. Try to like spill as little blood as possible.
First, you're suggesting regicide, which is already a big red flag in my eyes.
Regicide.
Like killing a
Murder
monarch.
of king or
Yeah.
monarch,
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I'm not
which is
well
bad.
versed.
Already, just plain no. Second, do you really
Let's
believe these violent
enjoy.
revolutionaries would just not kill?
I know he's gonna kill. That's why, if we are adamant about doing this, we have to do everything in our power to put him on a tight leash.
And how would you do that?
Maybe some sort of deal, like a promise, like we'll turn tail as soon as even the hint of threat to lose of life, like we can just gang up on them. They have bows, we have magic. Then like, what are they supposed to do?
Even bows and arrows can kill a mage.
Right, but we can hide behind Ahmed.
Uh,
Look, I don't believe in creating deals with anarchists or what rebels you want to call them, because they will not honor it. Simple as.
But the
how
status
would you know
quo.
that?
Because he's not
Yeah.
showing his face to us.
No accountability is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You want to ask him of him for accountability?
Something like, if we're going down, it's not just us. He's going down with us, that kind of thing. Then we can help him.
He
I mean,
seems he seems very serious about doing this, but
obviously.
yeah, obviously. But what else can we ask of him?
Is it really a bad idea to convince him that up is worse than down?
I don't think. No. See, the only way you can like persuade someone like that is to actually show what he's missing out on and then just let him decide. Which, to me is a good idea. Um, it's just, well, the way I see it, I don't think Sundra's gonna be like, oh hey, you wanna go out? Yeah, go out, then come back if you don't like it. I don't think Cinder's gonna be like that. Like at most, I think the most likely scenario would be like, hey, we managed to smuggle some people out when the sky or whatever is open. But like, I think it's a one-way ticket. They can't get back if they need to or if they want to. I don't think there's exactly a choice here. And what he wants is a choice, which I don't think is possible to be delivered unless we have like a very good a two-way deal, aka we actually do our job as mediators of both sides and see where they want to like settle or stuff like that. But I have no idea if they're gonna actually honor it, like both sides, you know what I mean? So
Right, well, what does Sundra and her kind have to lose by letting these people go?
They lose
oh
their control over them because
yeah,
right now,
Why does it matter?
less subjects to rule over, more people to go over their head and not believe in their absolute power.
yeah, they're currently like King Cast. The only thing we're good at is just shape shifting. Like the Mahan, like the people that I'm pretty sure there's more. Um, DM, remind me the names. I would know, but yeah.
What?
What are the other names? King Cast,
Kincast, Bladecast,
Blade
Artcast, and
Cast.
Surfcast.
The King Cast don't even measure up to a quarter of the population. I'm assuming, like they're ruling by fear.
Right, I understand that, but what is the benefit of their rule? I mean, these people aren't producing anything, are they?
Doesn't seem like it.
So if they're just worthless bums in slums, perhaps they can be convinced that they're better off being let go, especially with all the disease they're having. Perhaps we can spin it that way. Say it's a merciful preventative cause to let them out instead of spreading the disease to other people in this area.
We'll
Wait, you
convince.
you mean you want them to go out one-way ticket and not come back? Is that what you meant?
Yeah,
But I doubt that they'll allow it. because if they do, then the idea, it'll the lie will be will dissolve. Everyone will know that the surface is okay.
Clearly isn't, because they're sending their sick people to it.
No, they're not. They're
Yeah, they're
sending
sending the sick
the
ones
only
to
the
you.
king cast get to go up.
Hey, listen! He snaps his finger in Danny's face. The
Oh, what?
story I'm
I'm typing. You
suggesting,
don't need to.
the story I'm suggesting is for them to send their sick people up to the surface as a one-way trip. Because these people are sick, they're not benefiting anything. They're possibly spreading some kind of a disease. And they're probably better off out there than in here infecting others. Are you with
But-
me? Do you
But
understand?
V doesn't want that. He wants a choice, quote unquote.
Exactly, but it's not something that we can do.
Yeah.
So, if they want to go out, we could mediate and say, I don't know, we're disguise some people who are actually sick to get out so that they can see what's going on up there.
But no, how are we gonna get them out?
Mediate, bruv. Read up.
Look, we're not gonna make a whole plan right now within this text chain, okay? That's just not possible right now. We need to like sit and think. What we're gonna do is like, are we gonna do this? That's all he wants to know. But it has to be on our terms what we think is the best way. No, not best, but well, most likely way, I
I
guess.
agree.
Less
Yeah.
lethal option. Yeah.
Our way.
Our way. Yeah. I can. I'll agree to that. So we say yes on our terms.
Yes, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So like we can say, hey, give us a few days to come up with a plan that will come back and talk to you, and then we'll see if this is okay, that kind of thing. I don't know.
All right. So first we want assurance, some sort of uh what's the term? Leon just said it. We want some accountability, and we want the deal to be changed, that it has some of our involvement on it, and terms and agreements will be changed. We'll agree to help, but it's on our terms. That's right.
It will agree to help, but we are planning things together. We are not just gonna follow whatever they have in mind, because it
All right.
seems like he's very idealistic and
All right.
um
So
yeah.
who wants
We are
to?
here as a mediator. You know what? I'll just say it. You know, it's you guys are just always so skirting around things. I'll just
I could type good luck with a smiley emoji and then bardic inspiration.
He give part inspiration over text. What?
You'll need.
That's just
I
the way
know
I'm doing it.
you need to say something, but yeah, I'll assume I'll say this counts.
Like I also give a thumbs up in real life. Look at her like yeah.
And I turn around to where I think the voice is with V, and hey, we'll come up to a decision. Are you here? Do you want to hear? Hello?
Go on.
V? Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, so like okay, so I think what we'll do it is we can help you, but we want to consider both sides. Well, it's more like not consider both sides, but more like we got to do it on our turf, as in as a third party, we have a bit more of a neutral position to consider both of your conditions. So we'll see what is the best way that you can reach your objective without messing up too much of the status quo, and have a good outcome for both. But you need to listen to what we have in mind. We can plan together, But again, this is a partnership kind of thing. So
You wait for a moment, and there is no reply. You wait for a bit more, and then there's no reply.
mm,
And then I understand your position, and I agree.
is there a but there?
We
Okay.
will consider following your plans, and I would like to do this without any spillage of blood on either side. A
Mhm.
death of a Kichar, death of a person is still a certain thing to do. But if it ever comes to it, I want you to promise you will fight on our side. Because while I'm willing to follow your way, from what I understand of these people, they will not let us go very easily, if at all.
Yeah, I can see that. Hold on. I'll turn back. Wait, are we? And I'll just like, okay, hold on a moment. Take out my phone and be like, look at my party. Do we want to do this? We want to pick a side, fight on their side, that kind of thing. I kind of
Like,
just want to take the
it
chance
depends.
to get away.
It depends on what happened to immediate the fighting.
What?
Like, okay, he says if blood is spilled, then blood will we have to choose his
If a
side.
fight happens, we got to be on their side. Yeah.
Yeah, but then if he's the one to start the fight, hell no. It's not a matter of who strikes first. It's also a matter of like.
That's literally what you just said. If he
Well,
strikes
okay.
first, then we're not gonna be on their side. That's what
No,
you
no,
said.
yeah, I was gonna elaborate on that, but like, unless provoked, like, threatened and stuff. Wait, wait.
I don't know. I'm sure there
Leon
will
says
be
evil is
cases of
evil, the
provoking.
vulgar lesser greater than Middle East, all that proportions are negotiable.
This is a quote. One evil and another, that I prefer not to choose at all. Well, unfortunately, I don't
To
know if
get
we have
out,
the choice of non-choice.
yeah, to get out of here, we need to complete one of either tasks, either forcibly or doing with
Or
the.
not at all. We find our time to go out, then we
Yeah.
just bye bye.
Just
Yeah,
remember,
we
like
can just
not
heist our way
dealing
out
with
of this.
this is a an option as well.
Yeah, we can just heist our way out ourselves away from this.
You know how to open the sky's door now.
Oh, that is true. But getting there would be difficult without an army, unless we're doing it some way sneakily.
Your pick. What do you do?
It's safe to say that 724 is like permanently closed, right? Like they have guards on there every time now,
Mhm.
right?
Yep.
Yep, so the sky elevator thing is our only way. And currently, if we're not planning to sneak and thief our way to get the key, this might be the only option. It'll give us enough of a distraction to steal it.
Mm. I
That's
do
that's the,
agree. I
yeah.
do agree with Leon. Agreeing gives them free rein to kill, considering we will back them up. So that's like what you said, Danny, about like if they provoke first or anything. Although it's a bit hard to say because things can be twisted and all that.
Yeah.
I think we should just say yes, but then not come up to the deal. Is all I'm thinking.
I put the cross finger emoji question mark, finger cross emoji question mark.
I will say our alliance is to ourselves. more than you.
Oh, wait, you're saying it now?
No. I'll run it through the group. I want to say that. But if a fight does happen, we will help those who are in need. See,
That sounds right.
find a vague political answer is what I'm trying to do.
Look, yeah. Find the Fey option. All right.
So yeah, I'm gonna say that. I will say to if nobody objects, I'm gonna say I'm gonna say to V. Okay, so like um I saying exactly yes to what you say, like we're gonna fight on your side, it feels like not something that we can um not knowing how you guys are and what are your like values and stuff. We can't immediately say yes. However, we can say that our alliance is to ourselves and we are open to helping those who are in need. So if that happens to be your side, and it seems like that is the case, then we will help.
You are
However,
speaking like a politician right now. You are
we are
speaking
trying to
like
find.
them.
Well, I don't really know who they are exactly. They are speaking like that. But again, it's we are a third party. I'd like to reserve our allegiance until we know a bit more on your side, because like when if we just say yes without knowing how you guys operate, it might, you know, be um like conflicting with what our values are. So can we have a neutral alliance and revisit this at a different time, whether or not we fight with
Persuasion
you?
check.
What about deception? Because our original thing is we want to go out.
Yeah, our main goal is just to get out. We're not helping them, so deception would be right.
Sure, deception then.
No one is speaking with me, so I guess I'm
Nope.
rolling normal.
Yep. Normal. One
Okay, the
dice.
good thing is deception is my proficiency. So I'm skewed. Hey!
Eh?
That's as
You
good as
gotta
it can get.
you gotta bardic if
I
you want to bump
yeah,
it
I'll
up.
bardic
Just
it.
waste
But
it. Use it.
is it
Use
a
it.
d6? Is it a
It's a
d6?
D6. A D6. Come
Okay.
on, baby. Hot die.
Oh shit.
No.
23 is good, I
23.
guess.
Yeah.
Is 23 enough?
Oh, you guys want to fate point it just because?
Add a 5 to it. Come on. Add a 5.
Why would you be good at this particular situation?
Well, we have talked it through with the party, and our main thing is just to get out. For me, at least, I just want to get out. I got what I needed. My motivations are
Sure.
well, no, that is okay.
Add
I was
5
gonna
to it,
say
so 28.
23, yes, 28. Damn, look at me.
Wait for a
I've
bit.
never liked this well with any of my characters.
Very well. Then we shall keep a close eye on you as well. Like you said, we don't know each other, right?
Fair enough.
Now, I think it is time for you to return. It is a little bit late at this point. We have left you some herbal remedies at where you hidden your rope. Hopefully
Wait.
it will help you if you've gotten anything.
Wait,
while you were down
where
here,
where did you leave it? Wait, what?
Thank you.
near where you have hidden your rope.
Oh, well, Leon's gonna. Uh,
We shall contact you again. For
do
now,
you have do you have a symbol or marker to identify so we can identify your agents,
You have a bad signal.
or
Sorry.
a card with a logo?
we don't leave things like that lying around.
Yeah.
My people will contact you. Good evening. And the light disappears, leaving you guys alone in the dark.
I turned on my flashlight.
And you illuminate the area. It's pretty empty right now. There's no one in the immediate vicinity at all.
Yeah.
God, they're quick.
So, what do you do?
Shall we head out?
Bless. I need a good good sleep.
You literally just slept and
Well, sleep is where the ideas come. So
you make your way back up the rope. And as you get to the bottom rope, you see a small wooden box at the foot of the rope. Opening it, you would see three kind of like bundles of herbs. And it says that there's like a sheet of paper with very bad handwriting that says, "Don't eat. Keep in mouth for 1 minute."
and then okay. Hey Brian, you might know what this is, would you?
Hand it over.
Give it a
Yeah.
look. Go ahead, roll nature check for me if you want to figure this out.
Okay. Does
Can
anyone
I
want to help me?
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Do I roll with advantage?
Yes.
And I'm finally back, boys.
Yeah. Hey,
Yeah,
welcome back.
they saw your rope.
So
Ooh.
good.
All right. You look at it, and you notice the individual plant, but like combination of all this seem to just the combination of this is just kind of like a combination of herbs that would kind of pump up your body's
Yes.
immune system, basically. You figured like just like by looking at the combination of herbs and you would keep it in your mouth for 1 minute, you figured that it might help your constitution saving throw against diseases.
Like vitamins.
But we failed them.
No, like when you do it again, I assume the next
Yeah.
morning.
Yeah, but what does a nat one result in?
Shrug.
There's no critical failure.
Yeah.
We're not in D&D 1.
We're playing D&D 5e, so ha.
Yeah.
So
There's no critical failure. So
you guys
it's
pull out
okay.
your rope from where you've hidden it, and you begin climbing up the rope back to the Rosh ranch, where you're immediately assaulted by the smell of rot and manures, and you begin making your way back. I'm assuming, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Transform back to Danny, I guess, as we head up.
You continue following your street, and as you kind of get to this area, you begin to hear kind of like loud music and drums and trumpets being played at the corner somewhere over there. Just very, very loud, almost obnoxious music basically being played. You can see kind of like a small number of crowd of people basically gathering there, kind of forming up a line almost. You can see a bunch of bright lights being arranged in that area as you start making your way away, trying to get to the surface once more.
Could I do a passing glance to see further?
What are you trying to see?
Just we're passing the same way. Can I see like peer into the inside or whatever building?
I'm sorry? You're trying to what?
Just look further in on it.
I mean, that's all the detail that you can get from where you are right now. It's very far.
Okay then.
Yeah. So you begin making your way up the hill, continuing your way on the road until finally you arrive back at the gate once more, where the Kichard notices you, opens the gate for you as you return back to the Len with light.
Oh, come on, let's go back to our room.
You guys spend some time following the road, trying to get back to your humble abode until finally you arrive at the Sundra estate. At this point, it's getting very, very late, but you've had your morning nap, so it's not as bad for you guys. As you guys return into the room to see there's a sleeping Arjuna already in the corner of the room. And what do you guys do before you guys go to bed?
Uh,
Probably discuss.
so yeah, plan. God, we didn't even ask what his plan was. He just the end game. We didn't even ask his plan.
What do you mean?
Like I say, he doesn't have one yet. We said we were gonna plan with him.
I feel like he, all this time alone, he would have had one at least.
He did say he's gonna do it when the sky opens up.
Yeah, and we could have asked. Oh, I should have asked.
Ask for his number, yeah. Obviously, he's not gonna give it, but you know.
I don't think if they have senders. I guess I'll just go back to reading.
Set back down, going back to read. The rest of you, is there anything you guys want to do, or are you guys just turning in for the day?
Hey, is there a shower? Is there a shower?
No, there is no shower down here.
Danny, prestidigitate me. I need to go to sleep. I can't live in all this filth.
I prestidigitate with one hand.
You're gonna have to
Eh.
spend multiple prestidigitate to kind of
Ah.
slowly clean her. Because
Well,
remember,
fine.
Everyone only
Fine.
gets 3. Everyone only gets 3. Pick where you want it.
Because you can clean or soil like one what do you call one square foot or some shit, so it's not much. So.
1 foot cube.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So you spend some time slowly cleaning up Ada till finally she's clean. And you go and get some rest, yeah?
A short rest, I guess. Now, right? We took the sleep. The big sleep.
Whatever.
You can
I'm just
sleep
gonna-
again.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
sleep as long as I can. That's basically it.
Alright. So, as you guys turn in for the day, that is where we're gonna end our session for today. As you guys decide on what you guys are going to do next, siding with the people from the bottom plate or helping Sundra and her people on the top plate.
Cool. Let's get out.
Or just get out of here and ignore these people.
No,
As Leon said there in chat, evil is evil, lesser, greater, middling, but it's all the same. So don't choose at all.
But by the way, Danny, the 3 of it is the non-instantaneous effect. So anything instantaneous, you can do it multiple times. Prestidigitation.
Yeah. So with that, we're gonna stop here for now. So thank you very much for watching, everybody, and then I will see you guys next week. Tomorrow we don't have a session because unfortunately a couple of people
You
could not
jinxed
come.
it.
I did not do anything.
It's the audience's fault.
Audience fault. The road cleaner is your fault. It's your fault, not mine. But yeah, we're gonna stop here for now. So thank you very much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Bye bye.
Boy.